all right, guys. I think we're done with the NBA talk for now. So next thing I want to move on to is any TV shows, movies, or anything that y'all been watching. I finally got around to watching There Will Be Blood.
So good.
Yeah, I should have watched it a while ago.
You're missing out.
There Will Be Blood. It's a movie on Netflix, but it came out in like 2007, I think. It's starring Daniel Day-Lewis. It's about a oil prospector.
All right. Yeah,
man. It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, so good, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is it?
I don't. How would you guys describe it?
Drama.
Yeah, it's drama.
Suspense thriller.
Yeah. Well, I would say I don't know about suspense and thriller. Maybe the suspense part, but not the thriller part.
I'm going off like those scenes where like the soundtrack, which is amazing, when that kicks in and like the first time they struck that oil, I'm just like I'm just remembering how I felt watching it. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Yeah. I don't want to talk much about it if Amir hasn't
seen it. It's
you gotta see it.
It's like a tense movie, but like not because it's like frightening or anything like that. Just there's a lot of tension in the air.
Okay.
I will say one thing. It might be a little spoilery, but it's just something I thought was hilarious. I was crying when Daniel was slapping the shit out of Eli. Like, he was beating him.
Eli is weird as hell.
Eli was weird as hell. Although I don't want to talk about this anymore because then it's gonna be.
Does it have a lot of biblical themes and stuff like that?
No, not really. Well, not.
We have no, not really, and yeah.
No, because what Abel is thinking of is like there's like the Bible in it, and there's like people with Christian names, but like a biblical theme would be like playing off themes that are in the Bible. Like, I mean, well, then again, I guess maybe you could say that.
Like metaphorical.
Yes, I like the first scene, like the very intro scene when he gets the oil and he like puts it on the baby's forehead, almost like ash or baptism. You know what I'm saying? Like they never say it words. It's just like the actions that they do, and it's sometimes very subtle. Symbolism.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I don't know. I watched it the second time and I started picking up on that stuff, and I was like, oh man, I don't know. Like,
yeah, when you say like biblical themes, I'm thinking like something like Mother, that Aaron Aronofsky film. I'm guessing none of y'all have seen that.
Nope.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's with like Jennifer. What's her face? Lawrence. Yeah, it's with Jennifer Lawrence and the assassin and No Country for Old Men, Javier.
Oh man, yeah,
he's a good actor. Javier Bernard or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's another actor that I think's like
he's amazing. Really good. Remember that movie he was in that Mr. Carlin showed us?
No, wasn't it Dr. Reese's Class?
It was Dr. Reese's Class. It was about assisted suicide. Yeah.
Yo, the scene was not funny, but like I'm just gonna spoil this movie. I'm sorry for anyone listening who wants to see it. So like he's like paralyzed or whatever, and he like he's tired of being paralyzed in his bed. He's been like that for years, so he decides to kill himself. And he drinks what does he drink? Like some type of like acid or some type of chloride. He drinks something, bro. When he drinks it, he's not screaming or anything. He swallows it. He's like, oh, it's hot. And then he just dies. Like, I don't know. The fact that he added the detail that the drink was like hot or spicy, that I'm like, bro, you're dying. Why are you mentioning this? Yeah, but I watched that this week, and then I finally started going back to the Harley Quinn show. I don't know why I like stopped watching it midway. Harley Quinn show is like the show on the DC Universe thing or on HBO Max
now. Yeah.
So I've been watching that. It's still funny.
It's solid.
Yeah, bro. There was this one joke it had me crying. Like it was. There's this like plant. It's like a Venus flytrap, and it's JB Smooth. And like it goes up to him, and he's like, "Man, he said WNBA gets a lot of shit, but I love the basic fundamentals. Get that dunking shit the fuck out of my face." Like, bro, I don't know why that shit had me rolling.
Yeah, the show's really good. For people who aren't aware, it's the Harley Quinn show is basically a DC cartoon about focusing on the villains, and it's like it's framed more like a drama than it is like a typical DC show with like stakes and like saving the world. They do that stuff, but the focus is like the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy and them fucking is basically the point of the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's always down to fucking, man.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like passionate and stuff and cinematic or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now you got me hooked.
It's a pretty solid show, pretty entertaining. After I finish this, I think I'm gonna start. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna start. Maybe I'm probably either gonna start Euphoria or
you haven't even started that?
I haven't even started that. Nah,
it's really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I bet it is, but like I don't know.
It's also really depressing though.
Yeah, figure. So I might start that.
How many packs of cigarettes do they smoke in that show? I've never seen it. This is just
packs of cigarettes. Not too many cigarettes. It's not really like super common or anything.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But the only complaint I would have about the show is that they could talk about these like really serious topics without it having to be high school kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Like a lot of people were like,
but
complaining about that.
High school kids do these things, so I guess it's not unrealistic. It's just I would like to see some of these shows take place in college, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about high school that I think is incredibly appealing to a lot of people. I don't know exactly what it is. It's probably like a little nostalgia combined with like the relatability with like the actual high school people. But I don't know. That's like a big selling point.
I think it's like, not everyone went to college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also think it's kind of like, how do I say this? It's like the youngest media that you could do with like showing mature stuff, I guess, or like I mean, like you could have like stuff involving like children and stuff and have like mature themes in it, but like it's a little bit more uncomfortable. So like I think with like the high school setting, it's a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Although.
No, you can go ahead. I'll say.
Oh no, I was done.
There's even a show like that on Netflix called like Grand Army. I've only seen like the first couple episodes, but it's like some kids in New York of like a multicultural school. You know, just think of a Netflix show that tries diversity, but it's in a high school, and like the first scene is a terrorist attack happens like 2 blocks away from the school, and they all like lock down, and like I don't know,
the kids are fucking around on the stairs and stuff.
No, like actually. Like, oh man, like some shit's going on, and then the guy's like, man, I need to get my nut off, man. Like, some girls are just like fucking in the bathroom. I'm like, I feel like this is, yeah, man. Sometimes it's like, okay, this is real, but like most of the time, I feel like it's just like really over exaggerated. This one girl, she got raped in the back of a taxi. Like, it's 3 dudes in the taxi. I'm like, what is the whole time? I'm just like, what is this scene like?
I don't know. That sounds very unnecessary.
It is.
Yeah.
I would say most scenes like that are typically unnecessary. Like, I don't know, they'd be popping out of nowhere in movies.
Yeah, like, I mean, I understand guys are horny, but like, there's a build up to it, you know?
There's a weird obsession in Hollywood with like depicting children in scenarios that a child should not be in. Whether it's sexual or violent, somehow like people get a kick out of seeing kids do crazy shit.
Yeah, like what's that movie? It's called like Good Boys or some shit.
Good Boys?
You know, yeah, it was called like Good Boys. It was basically like super bad, but like with like middle schoolers.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
I heard of it, but I remember the trailer, but I didn't actually see the movie.
Like part of the appeal and entertainment in that film is like they're doing all this like just absurd shit, and it's like a little bit more mature, but they're kids, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I thought it was okay, but I don't know. I be feeling weird sometimes because they're still young. Like these kids are. I don't know how old they were when they filmed it, but they were supposed to be like representing like I don't know, 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm almost done with Rami. I don't know if you guys have seen that or watched it.
Yes, I have seen it.
What is it?
Yeah. Rami, it's a Hulu show.
Oh no.
It's really great. Like I'm on the last episode, and like it's some great writing, some great acting. Like it's like the last 3 episodes of the second season are wild, like hilarious, and like it builds up, and it's great. But highly recommend. I don't want to spoil it if you want to see it, but like it's hilarious.
How do you feel about Rami as a character? Because I have my own feelings.
I think Rami is a piece of shit. I honestly, like, he's a terrible individual, and like they point that out in the show. Like I don't know. What are your thoughts?
The more I watched, like, the more I was going through the show, the more I hated him, man. And I was like, I felt more and more bad for his friends around him, because they did have to deal with him. And every time they'd have those talks with him, it was very much just like they would put him down, but also just try to bring him up. And he's like, guys, I don't think you know what like my life is like. And then I'm like, you sound like a guy with your head up your ass. And I hate it, because a lot of people are actually like that. So it's like, this is real. Like, I feel like this is a real guy, you know, like,
yeah. And like they add just ridiculous scenarios. They have a great balance of adding ridiculous scenarios in that show, while also making it.
That sucks.
We're back.
We're missing somebody.
fuck
Did
it,
Asa?
doesn't matter.
Asa left.
Oh. Anybody watching Mandalorian?
No. You
No.
still watch Star Wars?
Fuck you. Yeah, I still watch fucking Star Wars. I need my gloop shito and bleep blop blop. I didn't really enjoy the last season of Mandalorian though. Not really feeling it.
I heard it was good.
But this recent one,
Yeah.
they lied. I'm done with the show. Ready for it to be over. Never want to see it again. Hate Star Wars.
Damn. I've never seen somebody shit on this show.
Well, it's not bad. I'm done with it. I don't care. The choreography is kind of boring. The characters are just not as fun as they used to be. I'm good. The writing's really corny. They're bringing back too many legacy characters. Like they brought back fucking Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett.
Yo,
and the last episode, they brought back fucking Luke Skywalker and that creepy ass face shit. They made him fucking young again, like the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, and it looked terrible. It was really corny.
Why do they keep bringing back Boba Fett?
Because people like him. I don't know.
There's only one bounty hunter family.
I guess so.
Like,
Cad Bane was way cooler than Boba Fett and his broke ass dad.
Say it louder, man. Oh my god.
Way fucking cooler. And they let that little boy kill him.
Yes. I feel like they're just reusing things because they ruined the last trilogy movies. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you botch.
And there's too much Star Wars stuff. There's like 6 different Star Wars shows. There's like a billion Marvel shows, and only 2 of them are actually interesting.
You know, somebody's gonna eat them up, though. I guess that's the point of it.
There's too much to watch. A lot of that shit is gonna flop. Like, there's a Nick Fury show. There's a Falcon and Winter Soldier show. That's just gonna flop. Like Loki, WandaVision, and What If. That's it.
Who was begging for a Falcon show, man?
I don't. Anthony Mackie, probably. I don't know who else outside of him. But that's terrible, man. Tyrese would watch some shit like that.
Yeah, he would. In his 90-degree house. I was dying at that,
There's
man.
something wrong with him, man. It's like seriously wrong with him.
Sometimes I forget he did start off as a singer.
Yeah, he did. He started off in R&B. Then he got into acting off of that. He never looked back.
He kept that passion throughout everything he does.
Has Tyrese ever won an Academy Award?
I doubt it, man. I'd be surprised if he did.
What if he won something for like Baby Boy or some shit?
Please, no. Oh,
There we go. Well, Squadcast has failed us a few times this past couple of episodes, but
your mic is off.
What were you guys on about? Sorry about that.
We were like, ranting about Star Wars and going off from there.
What about it? Like, just like how much they're saturating it right now, or?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And how they keep relying on legacy characters to get people to want to care about the shows. Mandalorian was a lot better when it was just its own centralized cast of characters and just focused on these new characters we were introduced to. I feel like the show has really become very kind of uninteresting.
Yeah.
Predictable to a fault. Cliched, lazy. The action has gotten worse. The writing has gotten worse. I need to spend more time with it and really center my thoughts, but for whatever reason, I care less and less about these characters as season 2 continued to progress, which is weird because I really loved Mando and Baby Yoda in the first season, but now that they're Din Djarin and Grogu, I don't care too much about them as much as I did before. Seeing Mando's face a little bit too much. I don't like the fact that he brought back Ahsoka. I mean, it was cool to see her, but
no need.
I just like they should just focus on the characters that are original to the show. And bringing back Luke Skywalker at the end of season 2 was just it just felt like such an uninspired way to finish it all off. Like it removed the Dark Troopers that they were building up all season as a serious threat. Now Moff Gideon's defeated without even having to get beaten by the Mandalorian. Like, I don't know, man. It wasn't a satisfying send off for the final season. Well, I don't know if this is the final season of the show, but
I haven't seen it. But are they like introducing new characters so they can just open up new plot lines for them just to make more stuff, or is that not
that's
it?
Probably what it is. Yeah. Because I think they brought back Ahsoka, and now Ahsoka's getting her own show.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yep. And then did you hear about like Hayden Christensen coming back?
As Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show.
Yeah, man. I think I've made this point to y'all before. You ever realize like one of the scariest living beings in the whole universe is the Nub in Star Wars?
Say again?
One of the scariest beings in the whole universe of Star Wars he's a Nub. Isn't it? Like, I'm talking about Darth Vader.
He doesn't have any limbs.
No limbs, you know.
And I don't think he has any functioning genitalia either. I think it caught on fire.
I'm pretty sure they detailed that in like the Star Wars book I saw.
Darth Vader has no dick.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I mean, his torso got cut off.
Yeah, man.
But is that information that they actually need to specify? The fans need to know. They demand to know. Does Darth Vader have a dick?
I mean, I think it's important to know, you know.
Darth Vader's genitalia is important. That's an important story beat.
We gotta know that.
Fans can't write it as hard if, you know, he's lacking there.
Bro, how could you write the last scene in Rogue One if you didn't know that Darth Vader did not have a dick? I don't, like, when he's just laying waste to all of them, it's in the back of my mind, like, yo, he doesn't have a penis.
Is that why he's so angry?
Mm-hmm. It is why he's angry.
Overcompensating.
Exactly. And I think, do you think Siths are like the smaller it is, the stronger you are? Like, come on, look at Palpatine. Like, you know how that shit looks like.
Nah, man. Palpatine has a schnoz, bro.
Schnoz? Nah, bro.
Palpatine probably has a micro penis.
Come on, though, yo. Yeah. Maybe Palpatine in the recent movie.
He's probably got a whole medical diagnosis and all that shit.
Like, I feel like Palpatine as a chancellor, that dude's got a moose knuckle, man.
You think he lost it after they sent that lightning back into him, shriveled up his dick?
Yes, I do think so.
He definitely shits on Vader for having. We need some roast sessions with him and Vader getting shit on for having no dick.
Yeah, bro. Like
that's the only reason why he remains loyal, because he gets made fun of for having no dick.
Have a child.
That is who?
How the fuck did Palpatine have a child?
The Force.
Get a Force.
But I thought she was blood related to him.
She is. I think they were a mother. I don't know. Her dad. Yeah. Man, that shit ruined. Like the series is already kind of shit, but like them just like connecting her to him, I was just like, whatever, man.
And then she chose to be a Skywalker, like it's a clan you can just sign up for, like it's a fucking gang or some shit.
Exactly.
She stopped repping Palpatine, now she reps Skywalker.
What did she even rep before that? Nothing, right?
Yeah, she was just
No,
right.
she was just homeless, bro.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yo,
Technically not homeless. She was a
she
squatter.
was a squatter. What? Her
She didn't pay any
was her
rent.
tenant? She was a tenant, and her landlord was trying to kick her out, but due to like
That was her landlord?
I don't know who her landlord. You said she was a squatter. Squatters are people who like illegally stay in like rental properties.
Well, I guess that wasn't a rental property. She found like a hut or some shit. Or like, some,
Yeah, she was like, I think she was staying in that fallen, like, not a Star Destroyer, but like a fallen ship or something.
an X-wing or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a salvager, a scavenger.
Yes.
What what would you guys want if you were a Star Wars character? What would you guys want to be like any of the things you could pick? Like for me, like I would definitely want to be like a bounty hunter, but not like Mando, like just like Cad Bane or whatever.
Bounty hunting is really dangerous. I don't want to.
It is dangerous, but it looks fun.
be a spice runner.
You'd be a what?
Spice runner.
Spice runner.
Yeah, I want to sell crack.
Yeah.
So I was as a
I
kid.
feel like that's dangerous too, man. You got to deal with for Jabba the Hutt or whatever.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
just be a Oh, I know. I'll be a laundromat salesman on Coruscant on level 13.
Ew.
I'll just work in a laundromat. That sounds simple enough.
Just be an observer.
Yeah, not every job in Star Wars has to be dangerous, guys. There's like moisture farm. Well, that's actually really dangerous. Bar patron, that's dangerous too.
I think every
Average citizen on a core world, which is kind of dangerous if there's a movie happening because then you might get blown up.
Yep.
Being,
What is
Better not hope it's that first one where they just blew up like 5 planets at once.
Oh, yeah.
you know, if it's anything that Star Wars has taught me, it's like if humans actually had powers like domestic abuse would just go to street murder all the time. Like,
Yeah, the first time Anakin hit Padme, she fucking died.
yeah, exactly. That was the only time he ever hurt her. He killed her, bro.
Yo, I never actually realized that. That was the first and only time he hit her. She died because of it.
Like, imagine.
Jesus.
Well, choked her out, right?
Out of a broken heart.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
The medical droid said the fucking robot said she died of a broken heart.
And having twins.
Oh yeah, having twins.
Even though,
I guess that's just robot speech for that of having twins.
dying in childbirth, no matter how advanced we get, healthcare is always shit.
That's right.
You know. Yeah. How about you, Nick? What type of character would you want to be in Star Wars?
I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of being like a casual observer in the universe. I mean, I also like bounty hunter. I like your idea of a bounty hunter as well. I think that would be like,
lit, man. What, you get all the cool toys, but like you don't gotta pay for nothing.
yeah, that's true.
Does Boba Fett's ship have a shower on it?
Honestly, I don't think they shower in Star Wars, bro.
I don't think
I think they probably got some capsule.
A
Just walk through something and they're all clean. Probably.
Yeah, man.
Mace Windu showered. That's all I know.
Yeah, bro. Them robes are clean.
Yeah.
Great
Couldn't
character.
find one.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't find one rust spot on his bald head.
I feel like Star Wars smells bad.
I think it does too. Like, you can't tell me like characters like Jabba the Hutt like don't smoke.
Don't smell like shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Or even what's his name? Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Bro, he probably stinks.
Or mustard or something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, man. He's like some type of weird like crap. You know who he is? He's basically
You don't think Yoda smells like asparagus?
probably.
Yoda probably
Plo
stinks.
Koon is just Hermes with a lightsaber.
Who the fuck is Hermes?
The guy. Wait, no. Who's the red crab from Futurama? Is it Hermes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The crab?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. It's
No, the black guy is Hermes.
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
He's not a crab. Is Plo Koon a crab?
Squid? I don't know what he is.
He just has a mask so he could breathe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Ahsoka's hairs just smell like I feel like if she smoked weed, it smelled like a lot of bud.
Those are sensory organs.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really?
Yeah. She can like feel vibrations in the air or some shit. Like electromagnetic
That sounds freaky.
Yeah, like the first time I heard it, my mind was like, so it's for sex.
Yeah.
That's what my mind went to too.
I mean,
maybe
dick.
Yeah, man.
All right. That's wild, bro.
That is wild. You get shot in one of them joints, you're done.
You gotta be. They're just out flopping around. That's gotta be hazardous for a Jedi.
Yeah, bro. It's like getting shot in your genital. Like.
See, that's why she quit in the Clone Wars show. She got accused of that one crime, and she's like, you know what, I'm done. You know, they don't like me. They don't trust me. I'm done.
Yeah, but it was when I was a little kid, I always thought Ahsoka was black.
Yeah, same. Well, she is played by a black woman now.
Okay.
Rosario Dawson.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Her voice actor was black though.
Is Rosario Dawson black?
What else is she about?
Whoa, I don't know. If
she is dating Cory Booker.
That doesn't mean shit.
It means everything, man. How the fuck do you just date somebody like that?
I don't know, dog.
I don't know shit about Cory Booker, except for the fact that he tries to be a couple races at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you date a nigga like that, hey, you know, you might be flip-flopping too.
Man. Ain't nothing wrong with flipping on certain occasions.
Yeah.
But you know who just started claiming that they were black though? Zoe Saldana. She just started claiming that she was black, like just recently.
What was she before?
Did she not claim she was?
No, it wasn't like, oh no, I have no black in me. She's just like, I don't identify as black. Oh. I'm a lot of things. It was like one of those type.
Okay, one of those like.
And then people were like, well, why are you playing Nina Simone in the movie if you're not black?
Right.
You know, they actually they made her darker.
Really?
And gave her a nose prosthetic so she could play Nina Simone.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because she doesn't look anything like her.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, an actor looking like somebody that they're portraying, I don't think necessarily matters all that much. No,
not really. But you shouldn't like alter their appearance to try to make them if they don't.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter that she doesn't look like her.
Just let her not look like her. If you're so gung ho about her playing her.
Yeah.
At that point, you're like bored. You're like towing that line of blackface.
Are you saying that Zoe Saldana, a black woman, could blackface?
No, like you're towing the line of blackface when someone who doesn't have black features mimics black features to play a role. You could have got someone who actually looks like the person.
Oh, I know, but I mean, all right, yeah.
Candace Owens is blackface
all the time.
Bro, I'm gonna die on that hill, man. She's a white supremacist in blackface, man.
Yeah, bro. Wildest shit she said, like, I feel like it was across the board. Like, everyone was in agreement about the whole George Floyd thing. And then she was on Twitter, she's like, he's a criminal.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then he deserved to die because he gave in a counterfeit $20 bill. Like, she is below. She's in the 7th layer of hell.
She's just trying to pay her bills, bro. She's just trying to pay her bills.
Nah, bro.
She has a white husband.
Of course she does.
This is her only means of making money. She doesn't have any other pliable skills, bro.
She had it was so weird when I learned. This is like off topic as hell, but it was weird as hell when I learned about her that in high school she sued somebody for saying a racial slur at her and discriminating against her. And she won that lawsuit. And then she was like, wait, I can make money off of this? Went into racial politics and switched sides.
Yeah, man.
Switch sides. Yeah, she's...
Bro. Yo, yeah. Amira, bro, I'm going to see y'all at Blexit, right? At Blexit.
What the fuck is Blexit? You talking about December 21st?
No, Blexit's the black exit where you where black people leave the Democratic Party. Bro, Republicans call that shit Blexit.
Well, that's
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it was an actual thing. Candace Owens and all these other coons were like hosting that event.
They called it Blexit?
Yeah, man, they called it Blexit. It was dumb as hell.
So we're
They marched in DC, was it?
The Republican Party?
It wasn't the Republican Party. It was just like a bunch of black Republicans like trying to encourage other.
Why should we look up to the Democrats? What have they done for us? It's that type of shit. Bro. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like you're only thinking halfway. Barely, you're thinking 1/4 of the way when you say that stuff. I'm like, you're on the right track, but you got to keep going. You can't just say, all right, this is where I'm at. Now I march for this. Like, no, you got to, do some more research before you actually say shit.
Yeah, telling a conservative to do research is like nearly impossible. Like those niggas just straight up deny facts, but like, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, ride or die.
Oh yeah, ride or die.
They actually like, I had a conservative in one of my college classes, and he failed. It was an English class because he wouldn't put his sources, and they weren't actual like sources. And I found that very ironic. Like,
yeah, I've had a few classes like that where like there's that one kid and everyone just like when he talks or she talks, that you just look at them and you're like so uncomfortable. It's like what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? This like and sometimes like when the teacher like just like lets it happen.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene.
Like I remember I had a science teacher. She was talking about like welfare or whatever, and this kid rose his hand. He's like, "So this is where our money is going? It's going to this bullshit." I'm like, "Bro, you don't even pay taxes. Like, you still live with your parents. Like, what the hell are you talking about?"
No, yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You could just tell he was dumb. If you wear your hat backwards, like I feel like your IQ just drops like 40 points as soon as that cap goes right behind your head.
Especially if it's like a flat top or whatever, like a snapback.
Yeah, man. He had that. He had like a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, oh yeah, man. Yeah. Boy be crying while smoking darts. One of them dudes.
Yeah,
man. So
I always try to think like, what's up with them? I feel like they hate themselves, or they hate an aspect about their life that's related to reality.
What are you talking about?
That's why, like, I don't want to just say conservatives, but like they're mainly conservatives.
Are you talking about I don't want to say this word because like then it's gonna bring up a whole nother thing, but like kind of like the insult type dudes, or like within that range, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they all like fall under these things. Like you have to. I feel like this is just how I feel. Like you have to hate some part that's related to your life that is connected with reality, so you avoid it at all costs because you don't like it. Like the incels, it's like they don't just want to face facts that you aren't attractive.
It's not even just that.
Not just physically.
Not just physically, right?
Like not just physically. Like who you are is not attractive, and you can't even fathom that because you're like, nah, man. My mama said I'm cute, and she said I'm handsome, so I am that. Like, no, man. You gotta put some work into yourself, And it's most of those incels want to just like go back to the 50s and 60s where men could just punch a woman and get away with it.
Yeah.
Like they think going back to those times would actually give them a partner, but like them motherfuckers would actually just be people in the army and navy, just soldiers to die. That's exactly who they'd be.
Being an incel does not exist, bro. It's fake. It's fake news.
Fake news.
What? Yo, have you been on 4chan?
It's a choice. That's a lie.
Wait. If it's a choice and a lie, what are you saying, my guy?
There's no one in the world, at least not in the Western world, that is involuntarily celibate. That's bullshit.
No, it's not like that. It's just like they can't get anything done.
It's like
They want
they're so far gone. They don't have any social skills and they can't do it.
You don't need social skills. You need money.
You need a baseline of social skills.
You need social skills.
Well, if they want a pussy bad enough, they would just fix themselves. I'm telling you, they don't want pussy, bro. They want to be who they are, but still be respected.
You're saying they would pay for it?
No, they don't want. They refuse to pay for it because the vagina is not really what the problem is. It's the fact that they're not getting something that they feel like they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Why do these dudes don't even really fantasize about sex itself? They're just mad that women don't want to fuck them. Like, they're not excited to eat pussy or fuck pussy. They're not excited to have someone in their life. They just want attention and validation. It's not even about like a real anything. Because if it was just pussy, they would just go pay for it. But that's not good enough for them. Mm-hmm. They want someone to pick them, but they're not worth picking. They don't want to work hard to be someone worth picking. They just choose to sit there and make their whole personality based around the fact that no one wants them. And it's their fault no one wants them. They're just the ultimate group of fucking losers.
Mm.
Yeah.
So are you saying a hood nigga would be an incel if he didn't have social skills?
Is he 6'5" and did he graduate from Harvard?
Oh man, I can't even say that shit with a straight face.
Bro, that shit's so funny.
Like, yeah, bro. Oh man, gotta start saying that, man. Are you a 6'5" hood nigga with no social skills? Nah, but like, incels definitely exist. I think you'll get like probably the most common one are the ones with like they have social skills and they just choose not to have sex until like marriage or something like that. Like
that's voluntary though, bro.
Shit, you got me there. Damn.
Yeah.
Like, they're a vol cell. I didn't. Oh my god.
They're a vol cell.
A full cell, not an incel. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.